The last of this group of problems that I wanted to go over is one that you are going to have to participate in. So you've just been listening for a little while, and at this point, you do need a calculator. So put your caps on your markers, put your cell phones away, and make sure your calculator works, because I'm about to give you instructions for your calculator. So I'm gonna record everything so that I can just play again if I need to. Unfortunately, this problem actually wants us to fill out the form. Again, this is MX plus B form, so it's still the same form. I still put the M in the M slot and the B in the B slot. But what's new about it is that it wants us to do everything. So we could use y2 minus y1, but it's so complicated that I'm just going to need to show you how to use the calculator to do this. So here are the steps of making a calculator tell you what the slope is and what the intercept is. Step 1, push the statistics button, which is labeled STAT, and that's where we're going to enter the data points, x1, x2, and y1, y2, and that's the stat button here. It says edit so that I could edit like a table, and then if I push right, I can make various calculations. So first I'm going to edit the table, and then I'm going to calculate on the table. So first is edit. Now you can either push the number 1 here, the button 1, or you can push the enter button, one of the two. Both of those are going to get you to this menu where you're editing your table. Now I know that these are fractions, and I just don't care. This is 2 divided by 7, and this is 100 divided by 7. So this is x1, and this is x2, and I'm going to put those into the left side of my table. x1, 2 divided by 7. And you can see that it shows up here as 2 over 7. I said divided by, but it says over. And I'm about to push enter, so if you're stuck there, 2 over, that's divided by. Okay, and then 100 divided by 7. Now I put the divided by button, this one here, to give me that fraction. So that was x1 and x2, the first and the second x, and now I'm going to do the same thing for the y's. The first y is negative 28. And the second y is 70. So I have now typed in the first x, the second x, the first y, and the second y. And let me pause for people to ask questions. All right, so it looks like everybody's got the data in. First x, first y, second y. Now I'm going to push the STAT. That means statistics. So I'm going to push the stat button again. And again, the edit menu is for putting the numbers into the table, and then over here I push the right arrow, I go to the calculate menu, and now I can make calculations. Now the form of a line is mx plus b, so which option is the line? ax plus b, yeah, that has the right form. They used a different letter, but it has the right form. So you could either push the number 4, or you could just scroll down to 4 and push enter. All right, both of those things will get you the equation of a line, mx plus b. Now, if I push enter, it doesn't give me the answer yet because I need to push enter again. Now, I'm going to have 10 people ask me that. You have to push enter again for it to do its job. So, and then I push enter again, and there's the number in front of the x is the slope, and what's the slope? What do I put in this part of the form? What goes in front of the x in the form? Justin, what goes in front of the x in the form? In the form, ax plus b. A is 7, so what goes in front of the x? 7. And then the intercept is negative 30. So if I was drawing this, I would start it at negative 30 and go up 7. So there we go. Do you guys want another one of those? Oh. Okay, so we're just going to do one more together. I've pushed stats, and then I'm going to push enter to go to my menu, and this has my old numbers in it, so I'm going to clear them all out. I'm going to clear them by pushing the delete button, or I could also push clear. I guess that doesn't work. Delete is works. Yeah, we're just starting over. Now. Yeah, okay, timing out. All right, so, yeah, we're starting over again. I've pushed STAT. That's the menu that I use to make statistics calculations. And then I'm going to edit the menu. First, okay. Okay. So my cursor is currently over the button you need to be on. Chill out, guys. Give me a second. That's STAT. It stands for statistics, and that's where I'm going to go to make my calculations. There's two menus here. I can switch between them by using the left and right. First, I'm going to edit, and then I'm going to make calculations. So first, I'm going to edit. So now the x's go on the left, 4 and 9. The first x is 4, x1, and the second x is 9, x2. And then in the y's, the first y is 6.25, and the second y is 15. So now that I've got the numbers in the menu, I can go again to the menu. That's STAT. Now I don't need to edit again, I need to calculate. I'm going to calculate, either scroll down to option number 4, or you can hit the number 4. And yes, I know that it hasn't done anything yet. I have to push enter for it to work. So the number in front of the x, the slope, is 1.75, and the number that's by itself is negative 0.75. Alright, so that's the easy way to do those.